Welcome to VSWville, and now here is your host, VSW. VSWville, how you all doing? It is your boy, VSW here. Welcome back to the channel. And today, you are watching my AEW Double or Nothing 2020 review video. I've got the results right here, so let's get right to them. First up, the Casino Ladder Match. The first ever Casino Ladder Match, where the winner will receive a future AEW World Championship opportunity. And the participants were Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky of SCU, Kip Sabian, Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, Boom Boom, Colt Cabana, Joey Janela, not Rey Fenix because he was injured, Luchasaurus, and the Mystery Guy. And the Mystery Guy was accompanied to the ring by Taz. And his name was Brian Cage, former Impact World Champion and X Division Champion. He destroyed everybody in that match. He even grabbed a ladder with Darby Allin laying on top of it and threw him over the top rope. And while he was climbing up the ladder to retrieve the poker chip, Orange Cassidy held on to him, and it took everybody in the ring to get him down. Jimmy Havoc, he wasn't in the match, but he interfered because there were no disqualifications or countouts in a Casino Ladder match. And yes, those guys were trying to retrieve a poker chip. Not a briefcase like WWE, a poker chip. The man with no fear, Darby Allin, tried to land onto Frankie Kazarian from a ladder with his skateboard, but Frankie moved out of the way. Darby Allin broke the ladder down below and hurt himself. That's why Darby Allin has no fear. He fears nobody and nothing. And they were all able to take out Brian Cage for a while and bury him with the poker chips. But later on, Brian Cage came back, destroyed everybody, and retrieved the poker chip to win the first ever Casino Ladder match and win his future AEW World Championship opportunity. What a way for the Machine, Brian Cage, to make his AEW debut. And everybody is asking, what is the relationship between Taz and Brian Cage? Well, what do they have going with each other? Hopefully we'll find out this Wednesday night on AEW Dynamite. But for now, 3 out of 5. This match was alright. It was fun to watch. Orange Cassidy even made Penelope Ford fall off the ladder. Anyway, next match. Professional wrestling's biggest jerk! Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, battled Jungleboy. Last week, he defeated Marco Stunt, but weeks before his return to AEW, he claimed to be injured. He had a nail injury. Man, get out of here. MJF was never really injured. He just didn't want to appear in AEW, and he didn't want to entertain us because MJF doesn't give a crap about us. MJF gives a crap about only one person, and that one person is MJF. MJF even flipped the bird at a little boy. Freaking jerk. Jerk, 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 jerk. Jerk, 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 jerk. I wanted Jungleboy to shut MJF up, but no. MJF was able to get the victory and keep his AEW undefeated streak alive. That's right, MJF still has yet to lose a match in AEW. Or at least this year, from what I have heard, at Double or Nothing, MJF still has yet to lose in AEW. But during the match, MJF once again faked an injury, and Jungleboy did a move onto MJF on the apron, and MJF looked like he was dead. 3 out of 5, okay match. Next, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes battling the Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer in the TNT Championship Tournament Finals to crown the first ever TNT Champion. And the presenter of the TNT Championship, the world's most dangerous boxer, or one of the world's most dangerous boxers, Iron Mike Tyson. Let's quickly talk about the TNT Championship. The design. I mean, it wasn't excellent, and it could have been a whole lot better. Well, it could have looked much better, but for what it was, I liked the design. I thought it was okay. But again, it could have been much better. But for what it was alright. Make this one short. Cody Rhodes defeated Lance Archer to be crowned the first ever TNT champion. The Murder Hawk Monster's undefeated streak in AEW is over. 3 out of 5. Alright match as well. Next, Penelope Ford taking on Chris Statlander. Dr. Britt Baker DMD was supposed to wrestle Chris Statlander, but she was injured during her tag team match last week on AEW Dynamite. So Penelope Ford took her place as Chris Statlander's AEW Double or Nothing opponent. And this match, 3 out of 5. Chris Statlander won 3 out of 5. Next, we had the Heartless Shawn Spears taking on Dustin Rhodes. Because on the Shawn Spears Network last week on Dynamite, Shawn Spears challenged Dustin Rhodes to a match at AEW Dynamite, at AEW Double or Nothing. Dustin Rhodes' music hit the first time, he didn't come out, so Shawn Spears directed the referee to ring the bell, get the match started, and count Dustin out. Dustin Rhodes' music hit the second time, Brandy Rhodes comes out and distracts Shawn long enough, just long enough, for Dustin Rhodes to get behind him and boom, 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 boom. And during the match, Dustin Rhodes took off Shawn Spears' pants. Well, he pulled it off. And Shawn Spears had somebody's face on his underwear. What? What's up with that? What was Shawn Spears doing wearing an underwear with somebody's face on it? I don't get it. That was stupid. I can't take Shawn Spears seriously now because why was he wearing an underwear with somebody's face on it? And Dustin even gave him a wedgie of some sort. But just get to the end. Dustin Rhodes wins. 2 out of 5. Awful match. I'm just glad Dustin Rhodes won. And I still can't get over the face on Shawn Spears' underwear. Garbage match. I'm glad Dustin Rhodes won, though. Next, Nyla Rose, the Native Beast, defended the AEW Women's Championship against Hikaru Shida. I think it was 2 weeks ago on Dynamite. The Native Beast whacked Hikaru Shida in the head with the kendo stick. Last week on Dynamite, she tried to put Hikaru Shida through a table, but it didn't work out. And she was the one who got put through a table. And at Double or Nothing, Hikaru Shida finally got the victory after knocking Nyla Rose out with the kendo stick. I was stupid enough to predict that Nyla Rose was going to win the match, but I'm glad I got that match wrong because Hikaru Shida got the victory, and I couldn't be happier about that. Because she deserves to be the AEW Women's Champion, and I'm glad she finally is the champion. So congratulations to the new and third ever AEW Women's Champion, Hikaru Shida. Holy Shida. Once again, I gotta whisper because I don't want people to think that I'm saying the actual S word, because I'm not. I'm saying Hikaru's last name. But this match was pretty good, 3 out of 5. Once again, congratulations to Hikaru Shida on winning the AEW Women's Championship. And during the show, we saw the Unrevealed collection, the AEW action figures, with the Young Bucks, Hangman Adam Page, Cody Rhodes, Jon Moxley, and some others. I don't know if I'll get those, but maybe in the future. Maybe. And also during the show, Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, and good old Jim Ross, or JR, were nice enough to pay their respects to Hana Kimura, who committed suicide because she was being bullied. And everybody already knows that I hate bullying. And that right there is one of the exact reasons to why. That's one of the main reasons why I hate bullying. Because sometimes these evil, disgusting, and despicable bullies will drive the innocent people into suicide. And that makes me sick to my stomach. Because nobody deserves to be bullied. No freaking body. No time, no place should anybody be bullied. This whole bullying crap has gone on long and far enough, and it needs to end right now. Because enough is enough. And I think it was JR who said that we need to be more nice to each other. And I agree 100% with him. We do need to be more kind to each other. And I really would love to know, why is that such a hard thing to do? Why can't we just be more nice to each other? Why can't we do that? Why is that such a hard thing to do? Just simply be kind to each other. Why can't we do that? Somebody please answer that question for me, because I want to know. Why can't we be nice to each other? Why? Instead, we always got to be so mean, so rude, so disrespectful, and I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Instead of spreading hate to the world every single day, we need to spread love, because that's what we need in this world, and that's what we want. A whole lot of love and no hate at all. So people, be sure to only spread love every single day. Screw all the hate. Because hate sucks. And I'm sick of it. Anyway, next match, the best match in my opinion, Jon Moxley defended the AEW World Championship against the Exalted One, Mr.Brodie Lee. This match was very good. This was my favorite match of the whole entire show. Jon Moxley put himself and Brodie Lee through the ramp. They get back in the ring, but Mr. Brodie Lee was busted wide open. Jon Moxley performed his finisher once again to Brodie Lee, Mr. Brodie Lee, but this time in the ring. Brodie Lee kicks out at 1. Jon Moxley does it again. Brodie Lee kicks out again. So Jon Moxley had no other choice but to put Mr. Brodie Lee to sleep because he realized that he couldn't pin Mr. Brodie Lee because he was just going to keep kicking out. So Jon Moxley had to put him to sleep to win the match and retain the AEW World Championship. And now Mr. Brodie Lee and the Dark Order have learned their lesson. And maybe now they'll think twice before ever stealing from the Mox again. 4 out of 5 of this match, it was pretty good. But Mr. Brodie Lee slamming Jon Moxley through those big cards and attacking him on one of the cards with his face on it. But besides that, the match was very good. I liked it. And before I get to the main event, let me quickly talk about the match on the buy-in show where 2 of AEW's best tag teams right now, Private Party, battled Best Friends. And y'all may say to yourselves, Hangman Page, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks are AEW's 2 best tag teams right now. And y'all may be right, especially after that tag team championship match they had at Revolution. That was a very long match. So they could be the best tag teams in AEW. Private Party and Best Friends, they are also awesome tag teams in AEW. And Best Friends were able to get the victory. 3 out of 5, this match was a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun. Best Friends as the tag team champions, I wouldn't mind that at all. Finally, the main event. The Inner Circle, Le Champion, Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Santana, Ortiz, and Sammy Guevara battled the Elite, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Broken Matt Hardy, and Hangman Page in the first ever Stadium Stampede match. They brawled at a large football stadium, which looked awesome. The AEW logo on the football field, awesome. And the cheerleaders, they were so sexy. They were so sexy. Man. Let's get to some of the moments. Hangman Adam Page rode his horse and stopped by a club to get some drinks. He battles Jake Hager there. Jake Hager does his movie thing with Hangman Page. On the table, Kenny Omega comes in. Page and Omega smashes Jake Hager with glass bottles. Kenny Omega drinks some milk. Hangman Page drinks some whiskey. The Young Bucks flies from the field goal. They do their signature slam all the way over to the touchdown. Sammy Guevara gets sprayed with water, which was funny. Sammy Guevara gets chased by Hangman Page and his horse. And once again, he also gets chased by Broken Matt Hardy and Kenny Omega with the golf cart. Santana and Ortiz tried to drown Broken Matt Hardy into a pool. And different elements of Matt Hardy appeared. They did their poses under the water. Broken Matt Hardy didn't drown. Instead, he took out Santana and Ortiz. And I think it was Ortiz who said he couldn't swim. He took Ortiz, I think it was, to the bell, rings it, and he was shaking like crazy. And while he was shaking, Broken Matt Hardy placed him in a wheelchair and taped him to it. And then he took Santana over to the ice place, the place where you go to get ice, throws him in there, traps him in there. And Chris Jericho, he performs the Judas effect to the, what do they call it? The mascot. Judas effect to the mascot, on the mascot. And Sammy Guevara, he tried to escape, but Neo 1 appeared. That gave Kenny Omega the chance to put Sammy Guevara away for good to get the victory for the Elite. 3 out of 5 for the Stadium Stampede. It was pretty good. Overall, AEW Double or Nothing 2020 gets a 6 out of 10 maybe. Best match, Jon Moxley versus Mr.Brodie Lee. Worst match, of course, Shawn Spears versus Dustin Rhodes. Because once again, the face on Shawn Spears' underwear, I hated that. Once again, what did y'all guys think about AEW Double or Nothing this year? Let me know down in the comments below. God bless, take care, stay safe. Welcome to VSWville. I'm a pro wrestling fan forever, and that's the bottom line. Why? Because VSW said so.